It's got the links to. Okay, period. All right. Dope.
And I just sent you to. You can go ahead and share this.
Awesome. 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 Cool. Let me put this on my story so niggas know. Okay. All right. Cool. My peoples should know now. All right. Per.
Bet.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. All right, we can go and get started.
All right. Cool.
All right, I want to welcome everybody to another segment. Today we're gonna interview a special guest. This is Sierra, aka Frisk Me Good. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain. It's a chill Monday night. Can't really can't
Yeah.
really complain. Yeah.
Okay. Same. 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 Thank you for having me too.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I had noticed you on my timeline last week. You had received your patent for one of your designs, and I wanted to bring you on and talk about it, and just to promote it.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. Well,
so
yeah.
for but before we get into that, to me, I view you as a fashion, pioneer, because one of the things that you did is you cultivated sneaker culture and you put it together, like with the crochet and everything, and that was, it was really dope.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Oh, for sure. Now, before we get started, let me see, let me see if it works. I want to start with this segment called Fuego or Barsuda. This is
Okay.
pretty much where you get to state how you feel about a shoe. So coming up, we're going to look at the New Balance 9060 Cookie Pink.
Okay.
How do you feel about these?
I fuck with those. And not just because my hair is pink either, but I fuck with those. And
Feel that?
I
Do
actually
they
got the
get
good
the?
ones in the corner too, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I talked about those before too. Those actually look good with the sail white laces. Those look real good with
Hell
those.
yeah. Listen, I still got my box over here. I ain't even opened
Okay,
it. Like
okay, I see you. So for this shoe, are we getting a Fuego or Barsuda?
we in the fuego.
Okay, I feel you. Now I'm not big on New Balance. I've been trying to respect it more and everything, but I just haven't jumped the gun. But I feel like this shoe is nice. I love the colorway. I love the direction that New Balance is taking with their sneakers. But to me, I like this shoe, so I'll give it a Fuego as well.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I don't usually wear New Balance, but I sure will cut them bitches up. So
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna get into that
hell
for
yeah.
sure. All right, and our second shoe, we have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low Olive Greens. How you feeling about these?
I don't see him yet.
Okay, hold on. Oh, snap. Thought it shared. Hold on. Here you go. How we feeling about those?
um I'm gonna have to give him what's the word?
Barsuda?
Barsuda. I'm gonna have to get them bitches.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
okay. Now, would you cut those up though?
Hell yeah, I would cut those up.
I feel that.
To wear though, no. But I cut them bitches up though, for sure.
Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a fan of olive green. I love what Travis is doing with sneakers and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the lows, but
Yeah.
I feel like these are precious, so I'm gonna get these a fuego.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I'm
it.
not really a low type of girl. Definitely like a high top type of girl. So
Okay,
anything low, it's kind of hard for me.
oh for sure. How you feel about mids? Are you a yes or no to those?
I like mids. I'm cool with mids. I have
I
a
feel that.
I like them. I like them.
Yeah, I see they catch a lot of slander on the timeline and everything. So, I always try to bother people and see what they think or how they feel about it.
Yeah, I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Yeah. Now to end our Fuego Barsuda segment, here we're looking at the Gore-Tex Jordan 5s. These are women exclusives. How you feel about them?
Fuego. Like, are you kidding? These bitches are hard. Like,
Oh yeah.
I wear them and cut them up for sure.
So I believe I already know you. I already know you. Any shoe, I feel like you'll cut it up. Honestly, I
No
feel
dead
like you would.
ass. Yeah, I wouldn't trust a pair of those in my house for myself at all.
Yeah. Now these shoes are apparently made to be like weather resistant, and they
Yeah,
also came with some aged soles. So instead of that like clear, like glossy glacier blue, we got the aged. Now I'm jealous because you know what I mean. Y'all get these, so they don't come in my size. I wear 12,
man,
so
it's over with for you.
man, it must be nice. And I love fives, and this pair too is clean to me for
Same.
sure.
Yeah, no, those are hot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Must be nice though. Y'all get blessed, but they do y'all dirty sometimes too, which is a
Yeah,
whole nother conversation. But
no, I agree. I totally agree. But then again, with when it comes to the men's sizes, them sixes, like let it be a size six. It's over with for you.
I hate when they do that. Like I was talking to my sneak group chat about it. Like we were talking about like how women's exclusive should be for women and stuff like that. But when it comes to women releases and like just regular releases, like some shoes start at a size 7 in men, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah, no. I can fit the seven sometimes, but back in the day, I used to work at a streetwear store called Next, and like literally the last size would be a six or like a five and a half. I did not wear 5.5, and I was buying them 5.5s, but they was like the bug me eight. So it was like, come on now, like I don't care,
yeah,
if they don't fit. I need them.
oh yeah, I feel you on that, man.
It was rough.
Oh yeah, for sure. But we can go ahead and get into these questions. So, for everybody who's tuning in, if you don't know, this is Sierra, aka Frisk Me Good. She's a contestant on a current show right now. You want to tell everybody what's it called?
Yeah, and it's Tuesday, so definitely check it out. It's
Okay. Now, for the first question, I want to know like what drove you into your path of being, a fashion engineer.
Yeah, it kind of all started a little bit by chance. So um I went to school for fashion. But when I first went to school, I didn't know I wanted to go into fashion because like people will always tell me like, go to school for something realistic, like don't like always have a plan A and B and blah 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 blah. But like I ended up like meeting other students there who like dress flamboyantly like I did. And then on top of that, I didn't even know there was a fashion program. So like once I met them, like I realized like, fuck a plan A, fuck that. I'ma just do what I love to do. And like fashion makes me happy. So I was like, I'm gonna do fashion. But it took me a while to figure out that I wanted to be a designer. I didn't figure I wanted to be a designer until like my junior year of college when like everything was like almost over. And my dad had bought me a sewing machine for Christmas that year. And I had sewed my first outfit. And like I was like, I used to sew a little bit like when I was a kid. Like I used to like make like pillows and stuff. Like I never made like got to the level of like clothes because like obviously back then like we didn't have YouTube and like you had to sit down and read a book or you go into Joanne Fabrics to figure out how to do this. So and I took
Hmm.
class at Joanne Fabric and like it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give.
Yeah.
So So yeah, picked the sewing machine back up, and that's when I realized like my passion was to be a designer. And after that, after I graduated, I ended up starting Frisk Me Good like a few months after I graduated, because I was feeling like it was like a postgraduate blues, because like I had felt like I had like a lot of like creative like outlets in college, and like once I left, like it felt like everything was taken from me, like, and I was like, who am I, like what do I do, like I'm like I feel like a freshman in the real world right now.
Yeah,
So yeah, I ended up starting First Me Good, and that gave me a reason to be creative and you know, outlive my passion and show who I am through clothing.
oh for sure. What was the first outfit that you made and you ended up selling?
Ended up selling, oh man, so actually in college, this is before I started my clothing line, but I was like making these like bustiers out of like sweaters.
Okay.
And I had like, so this is okay, so this is a crazy fucking story. Like it's actually like not a nice story, but it is, but it's not. So
Oh,
so I was, like I said, I was making these bustiers out of like sweaters, and like I had like posted them on my Instagram, and this girl hit me up like, yeah, I really want one, like blah blah blah. So I was like, all right, cool, like we can do this, whatever. Just send me $50 or whatever. And to be honest, I really don't remember specifically why she was upset with me. Like I really don't know why. Like I don't remember, did I do it wrong? I don't know what the problem was. But basically this girl like ended up like coming at me, and she was like, "Bitch, I could have been your bread and butter. Like I could have been like I could have did all this and blah blah blah." And at that point, every professional bone in my body left, and I was like, "Bitch, hold up!" Like, so yeah, so it's not a very nice story, and I've grown from that. But yeah, my first sale
yeah.
wasn't, but yeah, it was so random.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, all it takes is, to like reach out to somebody, communicate and squash whatever miscommunication took place. And instead she want to get all feisty and mad and stuff. Like,
Listen, I don't remember what I did. Like, I think maybe I didn't send it on time or something. And I was like, bitch, I'm about to keep it. Like, fuck you. But then I ended up sending it and everything and blocking her. But like still, like I just couldn't believe she said I could have been your bread and butter. Baby, this is $50. Like, what do you mean?
I wonder how she feel right now though. Like
Listen, I wondered if
that's
she remember me. I don't remember who this lady is. Like, I really don't. But she said, "Bitch, I could have been your bread and butter," and that's all I remember. And I was like, oop, and I oop.
man, she feeling herself a little too much. A little too
So
much.
that.
For sure. But to kind of go back to what I was saying a little bit earlier, I had noticed you on social media. I was on Twitter, and your patent had it was going viral on my timeline because I follow a lot of people who are into sneakers, and so I thought that was really interesting how you took a corset and you made it into like you made it out of sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that tripped me out was you got your patent. I was like, oh, that's dope. I was like, that would be something great to expose and just put out there. So I just want to know, like, what made you cut up sneakers and turn it into that?
Yeah, so I was actually in my first design competition in 2019. And it was in my hometown in Cleveland. And it's also like I also want to mention it's not normal for like there to be like design competitions in Cleveland. And like, at that time I was watching like Project Runway, and I was like, I really want to be on in a competition and really like test out my skills. And at that time, like, oh yeah, and also like I was telling you, I'm a self-taught designer, so I was really like not feeling that confident about like my sewing skills and everything at the time. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me just take a risk and do this shit. So I reached out to like the competition people, and I had found out that the competition had been going on since like November or something like that. And at that time it was like maybe like January, and the competition ended in February. So this was like kind of
Mm,
like a work on it at home on your own time like type of competition.
yeah.
So they ended up still letting me be in it, and they were like, "Yeah, come on." Like I was like, "All right, great." So I ended up getting the challenge, and the challenge, well, first of all, they gave me a theme to work with. So they told me like I had to have like a heavy metal theme, and they also gave me 3 challenges. One was to create something with like an old dress that they gave me, because randomly the people that were putting it on was like a dress shop in the mall, like in like Great Northern Mall or whatever the fuck. So they gave me a dress to like reconstruct, and then the other challenge was to create something without using thread, and then the third challenge was to create something without using fabric. So
Okay.
the fabric one was tripping me up the most. Like I had finished like the other 2 challenges. Like I made this jacket like out of like the dress. Well, I lined a jacket with the dress that they gave me,
Yeah.
and I ended up like making like a chain, like, top or whatever, for the no thread. But the no fabric was like really tripping me up. Like I was like, oh my god, like should I like make something out of like chip bags? Like I was just like so lost and confused. But like while I was working one night, I was watching an episode of Vice about a guy who made gas masks out of shoes, and I was like, oh shit, like I can use shoes. So I asked the judges if it was okay, and they were cool with it, and I made my first corset from there, and I didn't end up winning the competition. I ended up getting second place, but yeah, it was a lot of drama attached to it too, because like the lady was like trying not to. So you also won money for winning the show or winning the competition, and like the lady
Mm.
was trying to like run off on the plug and like not give me the money, but like I had my whole family there, so they was like, so where's this $200? Like we're not leaving until we get it, ma'am.
Oh,
Like
oh
it
yeah,
was
y'all
like,
was stepping.
listen, we was stepping. We was like, but anyway, I ended up getting my money. And it's funny now thinking back, because I don't even know if the girl that won ever got her money or like whatever. It was really weird. Like she was trying to have me like come to Great Northern, which is like 30 minutes away from where I live, like to go get the money in cash. When baby girl, didn't y'all have door sales? Like, and we was like, give me that $200. It was just $200 on top of that. Like, girl, pay me.
People
Like,
stingy, man.
it was
Stingy.
wild. It was wild. But yeah, but it's okay that I didn't win, because like at the end of the day, I ended up like having like a design that was like truly mine, and like, it was worth more than that like little competition. Like I ended up like selling my whole collection after that, on top of that, on Depop.
Dang,
And
that's dope.
yeah, it was crazy. And still ended up making more money off of I made how much the winning shit was off of the damn collection. So everything was cool at the end of the day. And then like I got this dope ass design, and like now look, so it's just crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope. And but then just hearing like how somebody made some out of a gas mask, that now that's insane
Yeah.
too. Like that's some talent. Like and
Yeah.
then like if you look at yours, like you're self-taught, you started with like a sewing machine and that's some pressure for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's just crazy. I gotta find that dude who made the gas mask, because I don't even remember. Like, I gotta find that video again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now out of the course says, how many orders do you think you've completed?
Hundreds, hundreds. I've definitely made hundreds for sure. I wish I could count. I wish I had somebody who could like go through my whole Depop and just count how many courses I did. But definitely in the hundreds for sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what type of, let me see how I can word it. What silhouette did you make the most of? Like, was it like a Jordan 1, a New Balance, like what type of shoe?
Yeah, I have mostly New Balance. And not because like I mean I do like New Balance a lot for the corsets, but I mostly use New Balances because like the warehouse that is in my city that provides the shoes, they don't really have like things like Nike and Adidas, and like they don't really have like that much, but they got a hella New Balance. So, and that's just, I'm just like work with what I have type of girl. And yeah, that's why I used a lot of New Balances, just because I kind of didn't really have a choice. But
Okay, that's dope. That's
yeah.
dope. Now, I did see that you used Ewings. I
Mhm.
saw Balenciagas. I saw the patent bread ones, and also New Balance. But what are some silhouettes you haven't used yet that you would plan to use in the future?
Oh man. Definitely want to use like Ooh, what are the ones called that like have like the cow print and like the it's like blue and yellow check. You know, you know what I'm talking about.
Hold
What
on.
uh
I'm trying to think because now you said blue and yellow. At first, I was thinking about those animal print 11s. At first, I was thinking threes. Then I don't know. Blue and
yeah,
yellow.
you know what I'm talking about though. Oh, wait, it's like a Ben and Jerry's collab, I think, or some shit.
You
Like
talking about those dunks, or are you talking about the Pharrell
maybe
NMD?
maybe the I am talking about the dunks. I can't remember the name of them right now, but them bitch, you know what I'm talking about.
I
They
think
and I
so.
think the Nike sign is dripping in the yellow too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those the Ben and Jerry dunks. Yeah.
Okay, the Ben and Jerry dunks. If I can make like a whole outfit out of that, that would be crazy. But people will probably like literally cut my head off for like cutting up them sneakers.
Man, they gonna
But
hit you with, oh, do you know how much that resells for?
I-
Yada yada.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
doubt I would even be able to like even like get enough because I need at least like five to make like a bodysuit or something. But even the top will be cute. But if I ever get my hands on a like four of them bitches, it's over with. Like for real.
Oh, for sure, man. I gotta see that. I think that'll be pressure though,
Now that
man.
right now and more Balenciaga. I want to do more Balenciaga stuff. I want like pink Balenciaga corset or something.
Okay, now who did you make a Balenciaga for?
So I made the Balenciaga corset for Cardi B. You know, she's in my background too.
Oh, okay, that pressure.
Okay, but yeah, Cardi B requested that last that was December. And yeah, she did.
Oh, I think we lost her. Hold up.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was getting a phone call.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, um that's like my dream sneaker to do it with, but more Balenciagas. But yeah, Cardi B um is the only one to get a Balenciaga one. I'm still waiting for somebody to hit me up, say they wanted to, because I missed that one.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I feel like with the show out, everybody's following you, peeping game. I feel like somebody gonna see that and gonna want to replicate it too. So,
For sure, for
oh
sure.
yeah. Now, obviously you have to be in a sneaker. So I want to know, like, what's some of your favorite types of sneakers? Like, you can give the silhouette, you can give the brand name, whatever. Like, what type of kicks are you into?
I'm sorry.
No, you
All
good.
right, I'm back. All right. Anyways, yeah, I really like Jordans. Like I love Jordans so much. It's just so sad because I don't even have any. Like I don't have in my shoe game, like for a bitch that be like doing shit with sneakers, like my shoe game is ass. Like I'm gonna be real, but it's only because like one, I be cutting these bitches up. Like I had opportunities to just be like keep them, like, but then
Yeah.
again, it's just like I just be cutting them up. It's kind of fucked up, but my shoe, if y'all saw my shoe closet, y'all be like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, it's bad. It's not cute. Like, well, it is cute. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like for my own like closet, like it's kind of fucked up. Like I have like really like kind of like generic sneakers, like really, and like I have like moon boots and stuff like that. Like but yeah, I'm hoping to get my money up to like get my shoe game together because I need like all these and I have way more shoe boxes than this. It's ridiculous. And out of all the shoe boxes, I don't own any really. I mean, I got Air Maxes.
Okay.
But yeah, I need to get my shoe game together. It's not hot right now.
I feel you. But hey, at the end of the day, the business got to eat. So I understand and I respect it. So, oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I spend most of my funds putting money back into the business, and when I do, them shoes getting cut out. When it's between being hungry and having shoes on my feet, a bitch gonna cut them bitches up. So
respect, respect.
yeah.
Now, outside of the crow sets and everything, like, what are some other items that you create? So, like, if somebody's out here listening and they want to support your business, they want something made. Like, what all do you make?
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of other stuff. Like I do like a lot of like tufted pieces. So, by tufted I mean um like rug fabric. Well, I like do like my own like what is it called? Like I do my own textiles, basically out of rugs. So I can even like show you right now, like something I'm working on. This is like a piece inspired by Virgil Abloh. I made it a long time ago, but I wanted to remake it because it was such a banger. But like I made like these like chaps to say wet
Oh
grass.
man, that's dope.
Yeah. So I do stuff like that. And then I also use like I use whatever. I use hats. I use old sheets. I use anything like that's like, reworkable, really is the word. So
Yeah.
yeah, and hoping to like just try some new shit soon. Whenever I get a chance to like, actually like be creative and like not think about like money.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be real though, it really sounds like you can take trash and just turn it into treasure.
Mm.
Like that's what it sounded like to me when I was trying to catch up on the show. Like I think I'm one episode. I gotta catch up this weekend. Big sports weekend. I tried
No,
to,
I
but
feel you. I feel you. Listen, a lot of people was like, yeah, Steelers, Brown. It was a lot going on. So you're
oh
good.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
but
oh,
yeah,
for sure.
definitely catch up. And the new episodes come out on Thursday. So
Oh yeah, I got plenty of time to catch up.
yeah, you'll have 6 episodes to watch by time, everything's said and done.
Big facts, big facts. Now, outside of being on HBO, you've also been on Nike. I know some people probably don't know that, but what was it like for you to be featured on Nike, and how did that impact your business?
Yeah, that like Nike collab was like so amazing. Well, one, it was crazy because it happened like right before I went on the hype. So that was like really cool. And then two, like just even being able like even the fact that they even fucking hit me up. Like they hit me up on Instagram, asking me to collab, and like it was really dope because not only did they document everything, but like the execs also like bought like some shit from me. Like, they had me like rework for Air Max Day. And I don't know if they were CEOs or just execs, but like, the execs wanted me to like rework like sneakers into a wallet, and like they all loved it. So yeah, it was really dope. It was really dope. I definitely think it was like, a resume builder for sure. As far as like my business and like, hoping for more collabs in the future, like bigger collabs.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, if they can get a hold of just seeing you on the hype, I
Mm,
feel like they would push out, probably some like unreleased sneakers and have you try to make something out of it. I
uh
feel like that's something that they should do.
praying. Like that's all I need at this point is like, another collab, like another big collab. Or somebody like licensing the corset. Now that would be hot, you know?
Hmm. Oh, for sure. For sure. Now with you being on the hype, like what all for those who haven't watched that or planning to watch, like what all goes on that show? Like what next without spoiling like spoiler alerts or whatever, but like what all takes place on the hype?
Yeah, it's a lot. Definitely like a lot of designing, obviously. It's a very dope experience for sure. Definitely like stressful for sure because like you're like literally like sewing shit in one day, sending off tech packs, like but really the show just like comprises of like different challenges. So I can tell you, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing, but I can tell you guys the first three challenges. One was a luxury. Um okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just ordered food off DoorDash and they talk about we here. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you
I'm
good. Take your
so
time.
sorry.
You good.
I'm sorry. I just ordered some food because I was hungry. It's a lot going on. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, but yeah. Let me just grab this food real quick. Listen, a girl gotta eat. Like I just got some Alfredo. I'm like, y'all can't.
Hey, I'm with you on that. Hey, do what you gotta do.
Some Alfredo was much needed right now, but Oh my god. Well, I'm glad we are. Okay, okay, that's who was calling me. I didn't realize. I'm like, why are they blowing my phone up? Like, you're
Mm-hmm.
president, ma'am. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. BRB. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just pause the camera and mic. I'm so sorry.
No, you good. You good. You good.
Okay. I'll hit. What time you get back? Okay. All right. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You
Oh my
good.
god. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. So what was the last question?
Oh, we were just talking about like what does the show entail, and you were just telling them about
Yes.
the challenges. Without spoiling, you were saying like y'all had a luxury
Yes.
one and something else.
Yep. So basically, like our first challenge was luxury. So, everybody had to do like an interpretation on like what they think is luxury and whatnot. So that was really dope. And the challenge after that was um like a preppy challenge. So it was like varsity wear, like prep wear, inspiration, like Tyler the Creator, like
Oh,
those type
so
of vibes.
yeah.
And then the last challenge that we left off on is a skater challenge. So we get to work with like these really dope, like, and like super big like skaters. So definitely working with a bunch of legends for sure.
For sure. Well, so out of the first three challenges, which one would you consider your toughest task or just your favorite overall?
Yeah, so as far as toughest task, I would have to say the skater one because I don't really make menswear. So that was really challenging for me because like I mean I have made a pair of pants. Like I mean, but I've never really made a pair of pants for men like specifically like this is a men's pair of pants, you know what I'm saying? So that one was the most challenging for me for sure. But definitely like conquered that for sure and was definitely like a learning and growing experience, which was super dope. And the luxury challenge was definitely my favorite because like I mean luxury is like my vibe and my thing. It's like sustainable like streetwear luxury is like my vibe. So
Okay, okay, I
yeah, it was super
see.
fun.
Oh, for sure, I bet it was. And like I said, boy, I can't wait to see how that went down. Cause I'm pretty sure I know y'all killed it. Like I know y'all did y'all thing.
Yeah, no, everybody ate for sure. And I feel like everybody on the cast was super talented. Like, I mean, it was moments where like, damn, I mean, shit. I mean, it's hard to say like who being the best because it's so subjective and everybody's so talented, you know?
Hmm. Now I ain't gonna lie, it's something I want to say, but it'll spoil it. So I'm gonna,
Say less.
cause listen, it's something you did. Oh, look, you
Listen,
you put your foot in that one.
I know what you talk about too, but
Hmm.
wink, wink. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
fruit. It's a
Yep.
fruit. Yeah, you
All I
definitely
gotta
got.
say was that shit was bananas. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, big facts. Big
That's all
facts.
that needs to be said.
Big facts. Now about your business title, it's called Frisk Me Good. What inspired you to pick that name?
Yeah, so I actually got the name Frisk Me Good from a Rihanna song and
Oh,
it
okay.
was actually before I even started my clothing line. So when I first started my Instagram in like 2012 when I was in high school or maybe earlier, it's probably like 2011 maybe, whatever. But Yeah, I was like trying to figure out like a cute Instagram name because I was like just getting off of Facebook and I had just heard about Instagram and like I already had a Twitter, but like I didn't really like my Twitter name. So I was like, okay, I want something like dope that's gonna like stick. So I started listening to songs. And at the time, like Rated R by Rihanna had just came out and I was like vibing to that super hard. So I was just like literally going through all of Rihanna's songs, and then the song Rockstar 101 came on, and she said, "Make sure you frisk me good, check my panties and my bra." And I was like, "Oh, that's my Instagram name."
I think I heard it. I feel so, bro. I don't know
Yeah,
how it.
yeah, it's crazy, and it's such like a small line in that song, but for some reason I was like, "Frisk me good." I like that, "Frisk me good," and never changed my Instagram name since. And then when I started my clothing line, I was actually confused about what to even name it. Like I didn't just think like, oh, Frisk me good. Like I was like, oh my god, I wish I name it like should I name it like Sierra Leone or like Designs by Sierra? And I was like, I hate it. And then I was like, oh shit, like literally everybody already knows me as Frisk Me Good. So I might as well like name my clothing line Frisk Me Good. Like, so
Okay, I see.
so yeah, it's like, me from the past, like just somehow subliminally told me Frisk Me Good. Whatever.
Well,
It's
big
crazy.
facts. Now, with your clothing line, like, do you design by order, or do you like design and then like you put it out?
Yeah, I usually design and then put it out, for the most part, like, or like, I mean, I do custom orders too. I usually do both, but like when I'm just like doing things for myself, like, I definitely, when I have the materials and everything, I usually just do everything really myself and put it out myself, and yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, you talked about making items for Cardi B, but who are some other like I say A-list names or B-list, whatever you want to call it, whoever
Yeah.
however you want to categorize them, like who all have you made orders for?
Yeah, so I've designed for Sierra. Sierra's one. I've designed for Saweetie, um Trina.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Trina. Who else? Oh yeah, Simone from Drag Race. She was the winner of season 13, and she wore my outfit in the finale right before she won, which was so awesome. Um I'm like, who else? It's been a lot of people. Oh yeah, Karuchi has been another person as of recently. Oh yeah, and what is her name? Summer Rae, Summer Rae is
Okay.
also another person as well. So yeah, it's been some pretty dope placements. Yeah, and there's more to come that I can't even speak on right now. So
Oh, I already believe it. I believe
oh
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you eating, man. Like for sure. Like you putting on for your city.
Hell yeah, no, it's definitely going.
I see you. Now, I don't want to keep too much longer, but like, do you have any advice for anybody listening right now, as far as, you know, whatever it is that they may want to do, or just, pursuing their dreams, or just
Mhm.
living out their passion?
Yeah, my advice to anybody that is wanting to pursue their passion and maybe hasn't started it or doesn't know how, I would definitely just say like start today. Like I know that might sound like a very overwhelming thing to do, but like when I started my clothing line, I didn't really have anything. I really didn't have enough money to buy like materials. I didn't really have anything to even really put up, but the day that I was like, okay, I want to be a fashion designer. How do I make it happen? And I was like, okay, start an Instagram. Started an Instagram. Um, Need some content. Let me make something and take pictures. And even though I wasn't really necessarily selling anything, or I didn't even have a website, but I just decided to put it out there and just get it started. And now 5 years later, this is where everything is has led me. So I would definitely say start today and don't worry about what you like do or don't have. Like just like every day, like try to like even like just trying to, like, if you want to sew or something, or you want to be a designer, like every day you should be practicing sewing, and you should be like doing something every single day that pertains to like your craft and what you want to do, and like eventually it'll all pay off, like literally, from just doing those actions and practicing and growing. So
Oh, big
start
facts.
today and don't wait, and practice every day, whatever you love.
Big facts. That's dope. That's dope. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media and also about your website and everything.
Yep, you can hit me up on Instagram at Frisk Me Good. You can find me even on YouTube at Frisk Me Good. On Twitter, Frisk Me Good. Like literally everything is Frisk Me Good. Like you can even find me on SoundCloud on Frisk Me Good if you want to listen to playlists or whatever you
Uh
want to do.
oh, not SoundCloud.
Yeah, on SoundCloud. If you like chill, like beats while you working or something like that, definitely hit me up on SoundCloud too. But yeah, literally everything is First Me Good. And you can watch me on Thursdays on the hype. Um and yeah, definitely, oh, on HBO Max is also where the hype is on. So definitely tune in.
Oh, for sure. I want to thank you for coming on. Just sharing your business and just talking about your story and your passion. It was dope. It was amazing.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I really appreciate you for having me and using your platform to, share me with your audience and my audience too. So thank
Oh
you.
yeah, for sure. And again, congrats on being on the show. Congrats on the patent. That's what set it off. I love seeing women just take off in the fashion business. And also I love it because it ties into sneakers and I feel like women aren't well respected in sneakers and inclusiveness it lacks. So it's dope
No,
seeing that.
I totally agree. Thank you so much. I appreciate that for real.
Oh, for sure. Hopefully when you start making kicks, you can make some of my size because
Oh,
I
listen, the
thought,
kicks is coming. Listen, I'm practicing my shoemaking. That's my next little
hey,
thing.
as long as you go to a 12, I got you. I
I
caught two
got
pairs of
you.
release. I need it.
I got you. Yeah, we gonna need you in the First Me Good kicks. I'm gonna try to gift them to you if I can.
Oh, so if not, I'll pay you. Hey, I support
All
black
right.
businesses now. That's it.
All right.
All right, take care.